Okay, I am really out of my comfort zone today, and this isn't something that initially I even wanted to do when I first heard about it. Last night we had to program all of the automated doors for the birds so that they would not open and that they were going to be locked in, and I'm waiting on an inspector to arrive. He's going to be testing our birds. I didn't want to do this after reading about it. However, we have birds that people want, and we want to be able to ship them for other people to incubate across state lines, and we can't do that unless we're npip certified. So it actually is very uncomfortable for me to have them locked in and to go through this process. So this is very, very uncomfortable. I'm just coming in from the field. I was feeding them just our birds. Just our chickens get feed in the morning. Our ducks we do in the evening as part of their training. They look so miserable and I feel bad. This is hard. I just got the call from the inspector. They're about 20-30 minutes away. It's 10 a.m. I still feel awful that the birds are locked up, but I'm really happy that he's on his way. It's only like 2.5, probably by the time we're done, 3 hours past their usual release time.
Morning, man.
Good morning. This is my first time, so I don't even know what to expect.
You gonna let them out if we do them?
Yeah. Yeah, after the chickens are done, I'm just letting them out. They're usually always out by now. It's okay, Kevin. Now, are these the prick tests or the swab tests? What kind is it?
Shoot this poke and get a little drop of blood.
I'm gonna show my husband. It's okay, Kevin. It's a good boy. It's a good boy. Yeah, all of ours are pretty handled. There's only the last group, the rooster, is a jerk. I'm just gonna let y'all know. We'll probably do him last. It's okay, Kevin. Oh, that's his girlfriend.
I was gonna say, that's my lady.
Yeah, he's the most gentle rooster ever, but his ladies are his prize.
I think I got you in there.
So what happens if any of them test like negative or like it's fail or whatever? That's what I don't know.
If they test positive, probably come back in the morning and retest them one more time just to
Just to verify.
If they show positive then I have to come back probably Tuesday, pick them up and take them to the center. And
Yeah.
Think about it.
Sure.
What do you have to do to like become somebody that does this testing?
We didn't technically have to have a degree. I have an associate's in animal science.
Yeah.
But you have to have, obviously, experience with livestock, this kind of
To
stuff
do it?
anyway. Yes, ma'am.
Little naked. Oh, naked necks. Yeah, they're naked necks on purpose. Yeah.
I thought something done got his feather. Boy, he breathes good.
Yeah, we found this bird by accident, but they're great.
They call like turkey necks or something?
Yeah, Turkins.
Where did you go, woman?
She's a natural.
Yes, she is. I keep telling her.
How long have you been doing this? Him. I know you.
He's been doing this for 8 years.
Oh, okay. Long minute. Oh,
I'm
Cookie.
working on 9 years.
Yeah.
Quit.
Okay.
This is. She working on 5 weeks. This the 4th week or 5th week? This the 5th week then. No, it's the 4th.
Oh, yeah, it is the 4th. Today's the 1st, isn't it?
Have you guys come across some real nasty roosters?
I haven't yet.
I would imagine, but
Sure he
Them fighting birds.
yeah. These are the most gentle roosters I've ever encountered. These Brahmas.
We use a $300 bottle of stuff at every place we go.
Yeah.
They're gonna add it to your cost.
I got it. Yeah. How much does it usually cost for this testing? I know this year it's been free, but how much does it usually cost?
One lady had 187 birds.
Holy.
They wanted 800 and something
And that's every year.
every year.
Oh wow.
And I've heard everything from $75 to $3 a mile,
Yeah.
$4 a mile.
So you're getting an average because they're all
Yeah.
around each other.
And that's what we're doing.
That's
we're just
fine,
trying
yeah.
to take an average. If one of them or two of them's got it,
It's gonna show up.
we need to test the rest of them.
Yeah. Gotcha.
But they're commingling.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
and
That makes
We're
sense.
just kind of save y'all money
Yeah.
in the long run.
Yeah.
But if we went out here and did everybody's birds, every bird they own,
Yeah. Honestly, I don't even want to
mercy.
do this testing. I'm doing this because some people want to buy some of our eggs and have us ship them. I'm gonna shut this.
you know,
Yeah, I never wanted to do testing. Michael's a jerk. If Michael wasn't a jerk over here.
him since he's the fertilizer of the eggs.
Yeah, he is the fertilizer for now. I've got my 4-week-old flock expansion, hopefully to replace this guy at some point.
He's gonna be dumpling.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some stock. I'm gonna enjoy that stock very much. Jerky boy. You ready for him?
See if we can catch Papa Day. So he's a butthead.
He is.
You might want to poke him just to get even.
He is a jerk.
So a good jerk, dude.
Mm-hmm.
I called you this morning on my mouth. I was over there hitting my leg. Ooh-wee. You ought to smoke him.
So just got off of work and we got some great news, especially for some viewers that's been asking about this. So we just finished eating and as you can see, I changed. So the good news is, as y'all know, Mrs. Nakid Garden and I, we had our flock tested with the Texas Animal Health Commission. Is that what it, TAHC? And they passed with flying colors, so it was good off of that. Then we sent the certificate off to the npip, the National Poultry Improvement Plan, I believe it is. And we got approved for that. So what does that mean to y'all? Is now we'll be able to start shipping out our hatching eggs. So we'd like to thank Curtis from Webfoot Farms. He told us about these turners here, and that's something that we've been putting our eggs in. It automatically rotates, so that way the chickens can be like in its natural state if a hen was on top of it. We normally try to start putting these in the incubator about anywhere from 2 to 7 days. So what's the better way to say it?
Okay, so I start collecting the eggs. My ideal vitality rate is 7 days within them being laid.
The max?
Yeah, but I've been testing that because some people have said 10 days. Since we have enough, I go ahead and do 10 days, and we've actually had very healthy chicks hatch, but 7 days is ideal.
After we collect enough, we'll put them in here. And I love this. We're going to be doing a review on here soon, since now that we know how to work this. But it's a nice little cabinet. It holds 180 chicken eggs. There's other requirements or other egg counts that it holds a max on. Comes with a little light right here, so you can see a light, and a little water reservoir. You'll be able to set the temperature and the humidity down there. It's awesome. It comes with this handbook, and it was kind of very technical, so you got to read it thoroughly. But we were able to work out the kinks, and now we've gotten used to it, what needs to be done to get a good success rate. With all of this, now we're able to ship across Texas state line on our hatching eggs. We're not comfortable yet to doing their chicks, so we're just going to stay with our hatching eggs. We're still trying to improve the genetics and improve our hatch rate, because right now we only have one rooster. By the time we're going to start selling out our hatching eggs will be around the springtime. We know for sure we have more than one rooster from our expanded flock of our American breasts. So we got this idea from Curtis, one of our mentors on hatching eggs. So you come with this little soft foam spot. Then you have, let's see, then you'll have this where you could pull out the egg, the cutout right here. You could cut this in half in case if you need to add some more additional room. And then you put the last layer on there so they're nice and secured. And then we'll add a little fragile dazzle tape on there so that way the UPS or whoever the carrier are doesn't just be throwing that box in there. So after you receive our eggs, you want to let them settle for at least anywhere from 4 hours to 48 hours before you put them in the incubator. And that's because of when they get transited over to from our place to your place, they're going to be still kind of shaking and tumbling around maybe a little bit, who knows, and want to help increase your rate from getting a good hatch. This box will be able to fit 2 dozen eggs. Like I said, those fit 2 dozen, and it's best that you order in multiples of 2s. If you're interested in getting some of these eggs, make sure you email us at teamholland77@gmail.com, and in the subject line put American breast hatching eggs. That way we'll know to respond back to you, and make sure it goes into our regular mail and not in our spam mail, and we can discuss information on how you can obtain our American breast hatching eggs. So we did a video on talking with Curtis. If you want to see that, we'll put that off to the side and down in the description below. Until the next video, let's grow together.